Everybody wants to be a master. Everyone wants to show their skill. Being faster, make the way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, you're gonna get a little bit better. Each rung you climb, one more step on the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch them all. It'll be the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto. Fuck. That was a good theme song, even though I fucking forgot probably most of the words. That was a good theme song. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, you can probably guess it by the thumbnail and by that beautiful rendition of the Pokemon. What was the name of the series? Was it just Pokemon Johto? I think it was. It's been a while since I've seen that arc of the anime. Donkeys. As you can probably guess and gathered, title, thumbnail, all that shenanigans, we're going to take another look down memory lane and do another top 10, but this time my top 10 favourite from the Johto region, Generation 2 of Digimon. Such a funny bastard. Oh, don't mean to confuse it. It's of Pokemon. It's Pokemon. No Agumons here. No, don't touch me there. This is my No Agumon Square. My 10 favourite Pokemon from the region of Johto. Because Johto, Pokemon Gold and Silver, Pokemon Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the Generation 2 games gave us so much as fans. Awesome, amazing Pokemon. A way to attach a new Pokemon. It felt like a sequel because we had sort of follow-up stories to what happened in the first gen. We had reoccurring characters. We had the same league to take on. We have the hero of the first games, our hero, Red, to take on as our new hero. We had so much awesomeness. These games, there's a reason why. Pretty sure I'm safe to say this. There's a reason why these games are, you know, amongst the fans, the best Pokemon games there has ever been, because we get to revisit the old generation. We get to go back to Kanto from Johto, explore everything that's going on, more Team Rocket shenanigans. Like I said, the same league, seeing Lance again, you know, people like Koga moving up in the world, seeing Blue. Such amazing games. It gave us such great Pokemon. So you ready, visuals? Count down with me. Here's my 10 favourite Pokemon from the Johto region. And don't forget to let me know yours, please. I like to know yours and ones you do and don't agree with me. Kicking us off is quite a curious, not really too much talked about Pokemon, because on first appearance there's not really, well, on first appearance there's a lot special about them, but when you break it down it's kind of meh. But it's unknowns, yes, unknowns. Seeing these weird little letters pop up in the Pokemon games for the first time was absolutely mind-boggling to me. I remember the first time playing the game, just catching different stuff, like catching a certain amount to spell like Dan, or catching loads and putting them all on my PC and expecting like the world of Pokemon to like blow up and crazy shit to happen. To feel like, oh, I wonder what happens if I catch all these, and now it really happens. Well, obviously in future games stuff happens and whatnot, and stuff does actually happen in these games, but I expected more to happen from the games. I don't know, it was just like a nice mystery about them. Obviously, in singly, they're, well, together anyway, but singly in Reasonable Battle, they're shit, they're awful. But it's such a fun thing to do, to create this history and legend behind these Pokemons. You know, there's talk about they were there at the creation of time with Arceus and whatnot. And they're cool, fun, interesting Pokemon. But I remember being such a young child, I was still young up there, but a kid back in the day, and seeing them for the first time and being like, wow, what are these? They had to make my Johto list. Number 2 is the legend. Number 9 is the legendary on the silver cover. It's Lugia. Yes, Lugia is awesome. I think he's in fact, it might as well, you know, one of the newest plushies. Might as well bring him up. There he is. I've got Hoho in the other room, and Lugia's chilling here. Can you stay around somewhere without damaging shit with your big old long tail? No, don't flick my Goku. Don't flick my Mimikyu. Visuals, this might not work out. He's there in spirit. Lugia being such an awesome legendary, being such a cool type up as well, psychic and flying. But I still have this fascination of creatures and monsters that come from the deep, I've always had a big, massive fear, but a fascination with that. And to see him in that waterfall and see what's going on, how beautiful his design is, how strong he really is, how cool looking he is, and obviously, yeah, him and Hoho, you get really in depth with the story of their legend, like you do with most other legendaries. But because their story felt very old timely and old fashioned, Japan legend sort of carry on, it felt really cool. And for him to connect with a legendary trio from the previous generation was really, really fun and cool and unique. But yeah, fell in love with that little fucker the second I seen him. It's the sheep that turns into a giraffe sort of looking thing. It's Ampharos. It's the yellow electric, that giraffe sheep standing up sort of looking motherfucker. Ampharos, what a cool evolutionary line, full stop. What a cool Pokemon. Mareep, Fluffy and Ampharos always made it on my team through plenty of reruns and playthroughs of the original ball, the Pokemon Gold and Silver. Absolutely adore everything about this Pokemon, from its design, its typing, its movesets, its sprites and characteristics inside of the sprites of the game, and how it plays out and looks in the anime. Even going forward into its Mega Evolution, I love that it's a dragon. I love that it's got this beautiful long sort of white lion's maney hair thing. Well, it's not a mane, but you know what I mean, like hair going on. What an awesome Pokemon. Okay, kind of playing off what I did for the Platinum games with, like, you know, the likes of Electrovine, Viperia, building on Pokemon that I already really liked. But I love the idea of this Pokemon. Okay, yawn. Of getting a Cypher, because it doesn't feel so much as an evolution, but like a Cypher sort of just powering up, like putting himself in a coat of armor and getting ready for battle. Obviously his sharp claws wouldn't fit in them stubby little pincers, which is a little bit odd. But no, design-wise, amazing. Being this new, at the time, typing of steel, amazing. With it still being attached to its bug typing, fucking awesome. We lose the flying when it goes into Cypher. Cypher being a Pokemon that is really, really fucking cool. Pokemon I love. Going from him into that was so cool. Obviously, the way you trade with the metal coat, yeah, that's right. Absolutely amazing. Design was cool. You again. The steel typing, beautiful. Being fairly powerful, gets used a lot in the Ultra Leagues of Pokemon Go and stuff. He's a handy, nifty Pokemon. Again, fell in love instantaneously. It's our first stop at starter lane. That is for Alligator. This for me. Okay, Gen 1 got all the starters pretty much perfect. This carried on the trend of getting all the starters perfect. You won again. Yes, but it's not as perfect as Gen 1. Gen 3 hit and miss for me. Gen 4 hit and miss for me. Gen 5 hit and miss. Gen 6 hit and miss. Gen 7 hit and miss. And then into Generation 8. Pretty all-round solid, actually. Fair, kind of. Solid, more solid enough for me, anyway. But anyway, let's actually talk about Alligator. Sorry, 44 seconds of a yawn, mumble, and then shit. Yes, for Alligator, what an awesome designed Pokemon, from Totodile to Croconaw, looking like a caveman-y sort of thing. Being this awesome, powerful Alligator. Having him, I always like to have Silver have Alligator, because Alligator looked like the most evil and sinister out of the lot. But there are some cute fan arts out there which look amazing. But I love crocodiles, I love alligators, and I love the idea of this big blue alligator out there in the wild, going around. Totodile being such a cool starter. All of these free starters, when I first looked at them, usually I'm grass all day, every day, but I remember looking at them just thinking, who the fuck do I pick out of you every time I play? Because I fell in love with all of them. They feel to me just as special as the Cantonian starters. It's maybe in sometimes even a little bit more special. But yeah, for Alligator, as I yawn. What a great video I make, just keeping yawns in. What a twat. For Alligator, I love you. Back on to the starters, and this time it's with Typhlosion. Typhlosion only just beating for Alligator to the 5th spot. Typhlosion is a very, 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 very popular Pokemon, and I definitely think the most popular Gen 2 starter. But from Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, everything about it just so fucking cool. Again, I think everyone fell in love with Cyndaquil. I think everybody fell in love with the Generation 2 starters. There's not much to hate about this Pokemon. I know some people fell out of favour with Cyndaquil losing its flames and its sprite and that, which they're bringing back for Arceus, I believe correctly. But Typhlosion, just simply another beautiful, amazingly designed... Fight the yawn. I bet I made a poor Minion face there. Beautifully designed starter Pokemon. Felix! Again, kind of building off a Pokemon that I already really like. But again, it was a fascination with this new typing of steel and then applying it to this already hard as nails big rock snake, giving him that big beautiful jawline. The Mega Evolution he has today, amazing. Just aesthetically, this Pokemon is so fucking pleasing. He looks amazing. I remember going against what's her name, Magnemite bitch in Steely Bit. Yeah, her, after you save the Ampharos in the lighthouse. Shit, I should have mentioned that bit in the Ampharos segment. Well, I'll mention it now. And just being in absolute awe of it, thinking, Jesus Christ, we've got an even harder Onix to deal with. This is an Onix, but it's on steroids. This is a badass bad boy. Yeah, Steelix, what a welcomed addition to the decks he was. This Ho-Oh, yes. Ho-Oh, okay, we'll get the usual things out there. Design-wise, beautiful. Legendary type up, fire, flying, awesome. But what made me fall in love with Ho-Oh was the story behind where he come from, who he is, the whole tower being burnt down, the myth being told by the villagers about this rainbow Pokemon, seeing him in Kanto in the early days of the anime and being like, what's that? And then finding out, oh, it's like that was, because you notice it straight away. There's like, that's the Pokemon Ashin. But I really fell in love with the story about these three creatures that burnt out the tower, and Ho-Oh come back and revive them. Obviously, three creatures died. The tower set on fire because of a bolt of lightning, but then the rain came and put it out. Ho-Oh then come and resurrected them. Then we got Raikou, Entei, and Suicune representing the fire that put the tower out, the thunderbolt that hit the tide, set on fire, and the fire that burnt the tower down. And I absolutely fell in love with this old Japanese feeling folklore legend. It was so cool and amazing to see. It's probably the best told all-round legendary story. I know that's kind of about the dogs as well, but Ho-Oh's got a big involvement with it. But it's probably for me the best sort of legendary story because I love talking about history and ancient times and myths and legends, and it feels like a real life legend that people over in Japan would maybe even talk about something like this happening. What a beast. Back on to the starters, it's Meganium. Yes, same arguments really apply for Meganium as they did with Typhlosion and for Alligator. Just a Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium, just amazing starters design-wise and the stuff to go off. Meganium arguably being the least popular of all three of them, but you guys know, regular viewers know at least anyway, that I just fall in love with grass-type starters. Apart from Snivy, you're a twat. But yeah, it's the same argument, well, the same points apply with them. Just beautiful designs. Pokemon I fell in love with straight away because they were what I started my Johto Gen 2 adventure on with. And 8 times out of 10, I always went for Chikorita. Love Chikorita, love Bayleaf, love Meganium. Fell in love with it even more when Ash got his Chikorita and then evolved it into Bayleaf. And the man who was, at the time of recording, has just been more tattooed onto me. I already had him line work done, but he got his line work redone off my pal, the trainee tattooist, and the colour added. It's Heracross, of course. He is my second favourite Pokemon of all time. He was always going to be top of this list. Heracross is fucking amazing. The anime made me fall in love with him. This is going to sound so weird. Please don't take it out of context. But the funny, weird, innocent, laughable, lovable nature of him, like attaching himself to Bulbasaur, sucking the sap out of his bulb on the back, was, to me at the time, was hilarious. The little pincer rivalry they have going on. Even a Pokemon Snap B, Smash and Snap at the minute. She showed me the little segment where them two have a kick off, and I think she said Sylveon comes and like splits them up and that. The type up fighting bug, so well. Bug fighting, amazing. The design, awesome. From male to being this horn to female to having like the love heart and stuff. The beautiful pink shiny version of him. His absolute overall attitude and demeanor when he's on screen is so cool. Super useful, super powerful. Mega Evolution, amazing. The way he battled for Ash in the anime, awesome. I fucking love Heracross so fucking much. That's why he was the second Pokemon I got tied on with, because the lad doing it, I tried to give him an easy one first and one that I love. Bob was sort of my favourite start of all time. Then I gave him Heracross and he had a bash at Heracross, did it, and I was like, wow dog, I love it. But yes, Heracross, you are a beast. I love you. Number 1 from Johto. And there we go, visuals. That was my 10 favourite Pokemon from Generation 2, the Johto region. Let me know yours. Let me know what you think of my list. Pokemon in there you don't like, Pokemon in there you do like, Pokemon you think, wow, why have you given them a spot? Whoever it is, whoever it may be, whatever you want. Please, visual, remember, if you did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Anything you want to let me know about, anything just in life in general, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. We're just here to talk and have a good fucking time. Thank you for letting me sit down with my new fancy recording lights and microphone and stuff. Hopefully it's come out okay. I haven't heard it yet. And just talk to you about something I love. Visuals, thanks for watching. Remember to always keep being you and keep on keeping on. I did that instead of, I always salute. I don't know why I salute. I've never been in the army. I wouldn't cut it in the army. Thank you for always being, keep being you and keep on keeping on. That's better.